You can get both Mew and Jirachi in your Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl games. Now, I didn't get these until after defeating the Pokemon League for the first time, but you should be able to get them as soon as you first reach Floaroma Town, which is nearly at the start of the game. An elderly couple can be found in the southwest area of this town. The man will give you Jirachi, and the woman will give you Mew if you've met a simple requirement. For Mew, you will have to have save data on your Nintendo Switch of either edition of Let's Go Pokemon, so either the Evee or the Pikachu edition. For Jirachi, you will need to have save data on your Nintendo Switch of either edition of Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield. Now, if you've been keeping up with Pokemon and already played both of those on your Nintendo Switch, then you can just go speak with the happy couple and get your 2 iconic legendaries. However, if you're like me and you're playing on a new Nintendo Switch without any save data from either of those entries in the series, you'll first need to obtain a copy of one of the 2 games for each of these 2 entries in the Pokemon game series. Now, I have 2 ways to go about doing this that should not cost you any money in the end. Now, the first method, which is the better option if it's available to you, is to just borrow these games from a friend. You won't be messing with any save data that your friend has for the games because the save data is actually held on the Nintendo Switch and not on the game cartridges, so you don't have to worry about messing up or erasing their save files. You will only need to borrow each game for about 10 minutes and then you can just give them back. The other method you can use, which is actually what I used, is to purchase the games, preferably pre-owned or used, at a retailer with a good refund policy. Get the save data on your Switch with the games and then bring them back and get a full refund. I did this with GameStop and it worked. I bought Let's Go Pokemon Evee and Pokemon Shield, both pre-owned, and brought them back the next day for a full refund after I got Jirachi and Mew. To do the full refund, I needed the 2 games, the form of payment I used, which was a debit card, and my valid license showing a name that matched the name on the card I used for the original purchase. Now, this was just for GameStop, but I'm guessing many other retail stores follow a similar policy and protocol for refunds. So if you get the games pre-owned from GameStop and bring them back within a week, you should be fine. But if you want to get the games at another retailer, just make sure to check their refund policy on Nintendo Switch games, and specifically how opening a new copy of a game affects that return policy. I know that Target, for example, will not let you return new Nintendo Switch games if you've opened them, so Target is a bad option and should be avoided. Okay, so assuming you've gotten the games, slot them into the Nintendo Switch, install any software updates, and then start up the game. You'll have to go through the opening sequences in each until you get to the point where you can open the menu with the X button and save the game. You get to this point faster in Let's Go Pokemon than in Sword and Shield, but even Sword and Shield only takes about 10 minutes to get through the opening sequence. Once you are at this point in the game, which just for reference, here's what it looks like for Let's Go Pokemon. And then here is what it looks like for Sword and Shield. Open the menu and save the game. Then close the game and open Pokemon Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl back up and speak with the elderly couple. The man should now give you Jirachi and the woman should give you Mew. As far as I've been able to gather, these Pokemon are unfortunately shiny locked, which means you can't get shiny versions of them. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about, then you don't even have to worry about it. However, even though they're shiny locked, they are not nature locked, which means if you disable the autosave feature in your settings as shown, you can save the game before obtaining either Pokemon, check their nature and how it affects their stats, and then soft reset the game if you didn't get the nature you wanted for each Pokemon. Now, what nature is best really depends on how you're going to use each Pokemon in your team, but I settled with a careful nature for Mew and a quiet nature for Jirachi. Alright, that's all I've got for this video. If you want to check out more great videos, you can head over to my channel, and if you're new, consider subscribing. You're helping me feed my cat. Her name's Marshmallow. Have a great day. If you're here today, have a great Wednesday, and as always, thanks for watching.